as a researcher, as someone who understands the value of studying things so that we can gather evidence so we can match appropriate treatment to patients.
Right.
One of the things I'm always faced with, whether it's working with our own university and thinking about how we can, sort of buy better healthcare for our university or other employers or state governments or whatever the case may be, there's always a concern, rightly so, about privacy and about being a subject in a research study.
Sure.
And I think patients and individuals, are right to sort of to want to have their information protected. By the same token, we only advance and develop the science if we're able to have patients and people involved to really see whether things work. And so I guess maybe the question I would ask you is, for a company like Genomind, does that factor in ways where your evidence is gathered as a function of matching things with patients? So you need patients, you need data, you need to track things.
We do have a bioinformatics group. So on our consent form, we do ask people if we can store their DNA or look at it down the road, obviously on a blinded, in a blinded factor, because we take out the names and it's just a number. And a good number of people do allow us to do that. So our thinking, and there are other companies who are doing the same thing. Certainly 23andMe is a great example where they're trying to take all that data and obviously, take the names off it to protect people. But I do believe that is the future. To your point, you're on, you've been doing this for a long time. I think the rest of the world is finally catching up to the researchers, which is if you can take all that data, it boggles the mind of the cool things that we can find out from analyzing the data to improve people's lives.
Yeah.
That's what we call bioinformatics. I know the gentleman who runs that for us is at a conference up in Boston. It's a large bioinformatics conference. So people are out there going, there's data out there. How do we gather it? How do we analyze it? And then how do we use it to improve outcomes? And to me, if you improve the outcomes, the quality of life, hopefully you're also reducing the cost of the system.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So you balance the privacy and set up procedures to protect, with the goal of improving patient health and hopefully minimizing costs.